They don't make cars like they used to. Well, this is a phrase we hear from grandparents and old people who are held tightly in the grips of nostalgia. Well, I have news for you. Nostalgia lies. Actually, they don't make cars like they used to because old cars leak, are slow, and they smell. True. Well, no matter how well you keep your old car, it can't be compared to all these new cars on the road. In fact, very few things improve significantly with time, and they are wine, experience, and Kelly Rowland. Yeah, basically. So, if you're still held up in the grips of nostalgia, dreaming about all these old cars, trust me, all these cars, new cars on the streets, are actually better. Well, there are some few exceptions. And here they are. So, in view of what I just said earlier on about old cars having bad engines and being sloppy and squeaky every time on the roads, there have been a few projects to pimp out all these classic cars and make them eligible or up to par to all our modern cars. For example, we have the Project Panther, which worked on edging the brilliance of the classic Di Tommaso Pantera. Yeah, the Di Tommaso Pantera. This project was actually done with the modern Lamborghini inside, so it has the speed and quality of a modern Lamborghini, yet it has the edginess and the swiftness of a classic Di Tommaso Pantera. Yeah. Anyways, here are a few other projects that are worthy to talk about. The Land Rover Defender works. The last V8 Defender, which was 20 years ago, and this time it has a £150,000 strap attached to it. Yes, you heard me right, £150,000. So it comes with a 5.0 litre engine and a 400 bhp just for you. So if you're interested in this classic car from the Range Rover, you can go ahead and order one. So for the second car, we're still on the Rovers. The Codalton Service Range Rover Classic. Well, this car was like so popular back in the 80s because you see a lot of rich and important personalities in the Range Rover. Like, well, actually just like the modern Range Rover, it has that kind of class attached to it. So if you want that kind of car, all you have to do is order, but like you have to meet certain standards. Okay, now for the third car, for the classics, we go into the Singer vehicle design, also popularly known as the SVD. Well, the SVD was probably the most recognized of the Bristol models because like a lot of people decided to change it, convert it from its old classic self to a modern vehicle. Why is this so? Well, SVD has a rapid set of law rules attached to it. So I'm just going ahead to quote a description from the TG magazine concerning the SVD. So up on your screen it says, this is an early 90s 964 Porsche 911 and there's a confusing aesthetic triangle of earlier 911 design cubes littered around the body and interior. And yet, as a whole, it's pretty enough to be a visual punch in the guts. It's easy to drive as a VW Golf GTI, but as challenging to drive fast as anything you care to mention. The most exciting car Porsche ever built. Well, that's debatable. The Carrera guys would have their fists up right now if they hear about the SVD. Well, if you didn't know about it, you should check up. So, we go on to our next car. The Mechatronic W111 Coupe. Evidently, a very classic car. For German car lovers, this is one of the cars that will hit the top of your list if you're simultaneously a classic car lover. So, for the restoration, this car was tackled elegantly. Why? Because they left the body and everything concerning aesthetics and they added modern safety features. a 5.5 liter engine. Impressive, right? Well, if you like that, I'm sure you also like this video. You can just hit the like button right now. So all I can say about this car is it is pretty expensive. Let's go on to our final car, the Alphaholics GTAR 290. This is a beautiful piece of machinery just because of one reason: Alfa Romeo. Yes, anyone who's a fan of classic cars has Alfa Romeo deeply embedded in their hearts. Why so? This car was so legendary. It was a Bond car.
My name is Bond.
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 James
Bond.
So any car that's able to make the list to a James Bond car was pretty impressive and pretty good. So if you want to be one of those collectors who has one of the rarest cars on the planet, you have to go for the Alphaholics, because it's an Alfa Romeo classic. Enough said. Anyways, if you like this video, you just have to hit the like button and comment down below with any of your classic cars that you think was better than any of these 5 cars. Well, if you know more than Tom Ford, and I actually agree with him. So, you know, you can debate it down in the comment section and share the video. It was nice having you watch this episode from Kariaka, and my name is Manny. See you next time. Bye.